Keep your language active. Use the active voice. Another tip we're sure you've heard in English class: maintaining an active voice throughout your essay is a surefire way to up the engagement of a reader. Think about the difference between a presentation about the science behind catnip was given and I gave a presentation about the science behind catnip. In the passive version, you don't even know who gave the presentation. Wouldn't you rather plunge your reader into a story in which things are actually happening, where you and your supporting characters do things instead of having things happen to them? Carefully craft your transitions. Shoddy or abrupt transitions between paragraphs and ideas can jolt a reader out of the action. Make sure you take extra care to smooth out your links from one paragraph to another. Think about phrases like because, as a result, and in addition to. Connecting your ideas in a way that feels seamless and natural allows the reader to stay on the ride with you without having to pause and make the links themselves. Reveal, don't explain, aka show don't tell. Every personal essay is going to require some setup. How did you end up at the carnival at midnight with only one shoe? The trick is to reveal this information through engrossing details, dialogue, and other compelling language. Don't settle for a bare-bones telling in its driest form. Give us some hearty or vibrant descriptions to latch onto. A few carefully selected details often allow you to say a lot. And in an assignment that is relegated to such a small space, it is important to be economical with your words. Look for confirmation. Demonstrating a personal quality or transformation often requires more than a single anecdote. Even if your essay will focus primarily on one experience, try to demonstrate how the lessons you learned reverberated throughout the rest of your life. Including outside examples will demonstrate consistency and a deep self-knowledge to admissions officers. Did learning how to bake help you become more systematic about other aspects of your life? When your friend came to you for help, did you have a history of supporting each other through difficult times? Try to pinpoint moments and details from other parts of your life that will prove to your readers that you are who you say you are. Harness the power of small details. Details allow for the personalization of a story. They are what transform an essay that could have been written by a handful of your peers into an essay that could only have been channeled from your brain through your fingers and onto the page. Details breathe life into your story. And they act as the supporting evidence for bold claims. In fact, excellent details, thoughtfully integrated, can serve as both a claim and the proof in one. For example, let's take a look at these lines from Grayson's last essay.
We tackled larger projects, Frank pulling toilet paper off its roll before I rendered it useless with my expert tangling skills. As we got older, we confided in each other about goals for the future. Mine to become a lawyer fighting for animal rights, and Frank's to run a successful advertising firm. We encouraged each other's dreams and allayed each other's fears.
These colorful lines communicate so much about Grayson's ambition and other inner qualities. They are so much more powerful than a stale declaration like, I am a curious cat, I have ambition, and I value friendship. Don't waste your words talking the talk. Use them to show admissions you're walking the walk. So I wrote an awesome story. Am I done yet? Not quite. The last line of the essay is just as important as the first. The opening line sets a stage of intrigue, and the closing line makes the final mark. Don't waste the chance to leave a lasting impression. The closing line can tie your story up in a neat little bow, or it can leave the admissions officer lingering, wanting for more. No matter what, the final few words of an excellent essay should leave an admissions officer with a feeling of connection with or curiosity about the applicant that they just can't shake.